Hi guys, nice to see you.
Hi.
Nice to see you.
So, did either of you ever do any kind of performance art when you first started out in your careers?
Did you?
I don't think so. Did you?
No, we had a class in high school called Living Theater, and it was an English credit, and we did something through, we had a commons in our high school where there were these wells where the 9th graders and the 10th graders and the 11th graders and the 12th graders, and we did one piece where we performed in the commons, like kind of Frozen. It was called Some Walls Are Good. And this was a great theater teacher. His name was John Gaverlock, and he took football players in our high school and had them do improvs about sex, drugs, and rock and roll. And it was cool to be an actor. But anyway, we did do this thing where we were frozen in the commons, and people threw stuff at us and made fun of us. So.
Like that was part of the gig?
It was part of the thing.
Were...
I forget exactly, but I remember being frozen in the commons and people being like, Messina, and everybody was. There was like 15 of us frozen,
So it prepared you to be a robot?
I guess so. Yeah, it was the first time I thought about that since. So.
Not for you?
No, I did this murder mystery dinner theater, and we, for some reason, got booked at a college cafeteria. I was thinking of it based on your story. So I have performed in front of a group of people who could not have cared less that I was there, who just wanted to eat and cram for an exam. So it was a type of, because it was interactive dinner theater where you need people to shout out suggestions or hand out a note, and then they ask you about where you've been, and no one would ask, so you'd be like, and I've been down the road, and it was sad.
Auspicious beginnings for both of you.
Yes.
So what about the worst job that you've ever had? And it doesn't necessarily have to be an acting job, just maybe before that.
Worst job.
I know. What was just a total grind? I worked in fast food. That's pretty awful. I mean, it really is. I always try to say please and thank you, because I noticed that when I was taking orders as a fast food worker, people just walk up and they don't make eye contact with you, and they say, yeah, give me the number 7, and I don't want this, and give me that, and then they don't ever look you in the eye. That was just that was a grind.
Yeah, I imagine. I was a bellhop, which wasn't the end of the world, but that wasn't that much fun. And I remember a lot of celebrities coming in and out, and famous actors and stuff, and we would carry their bags and bringing them tea or coffee in the morning. It was kind of an annoying job.
So how do you treat your bellhops now?
Really
well?
I do. Yeah, yeah.
Because you're like, I've been there.
I've been there.
I was going to say, what was the most famous person that you had to cater to?
I think, and I remember being excited about this at the time, was Drew Barrymore.
You were Drew Barrymore's bellhop?
Yeah.
Dude, that's insane. Have you run into her since and never told her that story?
I never told her. I have run into her since, and I've never told her that. And I should.
You should.
Yeah. But I remember being really so excited and thought she was so beautiful. And I remember there was a moment when I had to drop something off in her room, and she was doing the Letterman show that night, and thinking for a moment, could I go through her room and look through things? And then I didn't. But I remember thinking that I wanted to. But I dropped the FedEx off and left.
Next time you see her, you should offer to carry something for her and just see if it jogs her memory.
That's funny. Yeah.
You remember this?
So
she was very nice, by the way, to us.
Oh, yes,
she was very nice to us.
What do you guys want people to get from this movie, essentially? It's sort of, as an audience member, what do you want them to take away?
Well, it's a romantic love story, so I hope that they'll swoon, and if they have a love of their life, that they'll, go home and kiss on them, and if they don't, that they'll be inspired to find them.
Yeah, well said. Yeah, I'd say the same. I love this movie because it's about seeing somebody and being seen for who you are, and being accepted for who you are. So that's a big theme that I loved when I first read it, so I hope people can walk away with that.
Okay, thank you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Okay.